So we've had a really lovely night, and it's a nice day today. It's like sunny but cloudy, so it's kind of nice. The midges are still around though, so hat on and smidge on. I thought I'd show you this. Yesterday we popped into Aviemore, and while we were there we popped into Tourist Information Centre. We're just on the outskirts of Aviemore now, so we're gonna actually pop back into the town because they've got a Tesco's there, and we're gonna get a few supplies. But while, like, seriously, this road, I don't know what it is. There's like barely any traffic on it until I decide to film. I don't know. It's like they all wait and watch. So while we were in Aviemore yesterday, we popped into the Tourist Information Centre, and I found this book reduced to £2.99. It's a wildflower guide, so it of Britain and Europe. So yeah, it's shows like different types of wildflowers and how to identify them and stuff. And I love this sort of thing because I'm often like looking at different wildflowers and things, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what that is. So now with this guide, hopefully I will be able to know what they are. So last night this road was dead. There was just no traffic on it whatsoever. It was really, really quiet, which was nice. Oh yeah, you may have seen. So last night, after I stopped vlogging, we had like some chill time in the van. Me and Spud, we painted our nails. That's the colours that my daughter chose. And we also painted some rocks, which we've left. I'll show you them, hang on. One that my little one did, and I've got a tiny, tiny, tiny little rock with a little bee that I painted on it. So yeah, that's what we did last night in the van. So we often use this wild guide. We've got a few of these wild guides. We've got like one for Devon and stuff. So wild guide for Scotland, which is quite good. And we've just been driving up north, and I've lost the page. Oh, John's lost the page, haven't he? So we just came to look at this place, 13th century castle in the middle of a lock. It does say it is a ruin, and there isn't really that much to see, and it is raining, so yeah, and little one's asleep as well. But I think when we told her we were going to look for a castle, I think she might be disappointed, because I think she was thinking it might be a castle she could look around. So we're going to head off somewhere else. So yeah, we went to the beach today. So we popped into Avonmore this morning, and we went to the park and popped to Tesco's to get some water, because we were out of, well, getting low on water. And my little spud was like, wanted to go to the beach, so we ended up going out of the Cairngorms to, what was that place? Nairn.
Yeah.
Nairn today, to the beach, which was nice. Very windy, but you know, beaches often are. But we had a really nice time. Do you have a nice time on the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah. We found loads of sea glass and beautiful shells and stones, and that's always a really good... Oh, okay. And so that's always a really good day for me. And what else did you do today?
Oh, I don't know.
You spent like hours, well, it felt like hours, on the park.
Again, 2 parks.
You went to 2 parks today, one in Avonmore and one at the beach. Like right next to the beach, there was a play park, kids play park. Wasn't there? And you met a little girl with a dog, and yeah, so kid was happy because she was like at the park for like ages. And then we were like really umming and ahhing about what to do, weren't we, John?
We were north, east, west.
Yeah, we didn't really know. Someone's... yes, we weren't sure where to go. We originally thought that we would kind of like, I don't know, I guess...
No, I need to do it.
We weren't sure how long we'd spend in the Cairngorms, were we?
No, there's not that much little walks to do, is there?
No.
Not big.
Yeah, the problem is, like, if it was just John and I think we'd be absolutely fine, wouldn't we?
Yeah.
Because there's, as John says, there's like lots of walking and things to do, but because we've got a small person with us, it's a little bit tricky. We have to plan walks and things that like she would be able to do, because she still doesn't like doing like really, really long walks.
There we go.
That's much better. Awesome.
We'll do it.
Someone's pretending that seatbelts are some sort of skiing suit. Oh, I don't know. So yeah, so we were like really, we were in 2 minds whether to, whether to go down like the east coast and do some of the beaches, like start kind of like coming back down. But then we weren't sure, because like, don't get me wrong, like Nairn was nice. Like Nairn was nice, but the area was perhaps just like a little bit more built up than we would have liked it to be. I guess the problem is we're so used to kind of, when we come to Scotland, doing a bit more remote from the west coast, so we kind of discounted doing like going down the east coast. We sort of thought about going north a bit, didn't we, up to John O'Groats?
Yeah.
But we were kind of like, I don't know, we've done a few days of finding like different places and some new places to go, which we enjoyed doing. We did enjoy doing that. But we do really, really like Skye. I think Skye will always have a special place in our hearts.
Yeah.
And
it's nice to chill out with somewhere we sort of know, isn't it?
yeah. So what we were thinking is like, we do kind of know Skye and what we're doing and where we're going, and we thought that we would just go.
There's still new stuff we're going to do though, probably.
Yeah.
Just in familiar place.
Yeah, just in a familiar place. Yeah, so there's like, we know quite a lot of the area, and yeah, we're going to find some new stuff. So right now we've... Is I interrupting your telly? So right now we have pulled up. Right now we've pulled up. We're not that far from the Kyle of Loch Ash. We've got a really, really lovely view, which you probably really can't see very well, but I'll show you. It's a really lovely view. Massive lay-by, and there's 2 other camper vans in here as well, so that's kind of nice. Everyone's in their own units because it's a bit drizzly. But yeah, we're just like parked up, and it's kind of 6:30, so we're cooking some tea. I'll show you what we've got for tea. A bit later than we would normally perhaps start cooking tea. Oh, it's 7:15. Things do take a lot longer in the van, so we're having like a really easy tea. Now the other day when we went to Tesco's, was it yesterday we popped to Tesco's? So in our cool box, we like buy ice, and we decided to buy something else that was frozen. So we bought a bag of chips. Obviously the chips were frozen, because we were like, if we're going to buy something frozen, we might as well buy something that we could perhaps eat as well. And we
It was the same price as the ice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was exactly the same price as the ice. Buying ice. So this pack was £1. So yeah, it kept all of our food frozen, or not frozen.
Cold,
kept the cool box cold for a day. And now they've defrosted. So we're just cooking up on the Ridge Monkey. In there, it's like the Ridge Monkey was originally designed as like a sandwich toaster for people who really go fishing, but it's like, it works like an oven, because you can do like little pizzas in it and all kinds of stuff. It's an amazing thing. So yeah, we're just cooking up. John, hello John.
Hello.
Even though John's done all the driving, he's cooking the chips. You're pretty good at cooking the chips in there, aren't you? That's like your job, is cooking the chips in there. But you don't need any oil, they just cook. Or like just a little like drop or two is fine. So yeah, we're just cooking up some chips. We're gonna, so really, because we've been driving a lot today, we had leftover casserole for lunch, so we've kind of eaten quite a bit today. So we're having some chips as a bit of a treat. Got some beans, good old Heinz baked beans, because you can't go wrong. And we've got some corn sausage rolls. So we're just having chips, beans and sausage rolls for tea. And I've got the kettle and teapot out and everything ready to make a cup of tea. And then I'm not really sure, we'll probably put the bed up and get little one off to bed, won't we? Yeah, we had a busy day, lots of playing and stuff, and it's like 10 to 7 now. So by the time we've had tea, put the bed up and everything,
get
the kid off to bed. I think that's a pretty good view for a cup of tea. I'm happy with that anyway. Yeah, so John's just in the van doing his thing, and little one's in the van just watching a little bit of telly before bed, just to like chill out and stuff. I'm gonna start a book. I bought this with me, but I haven't had a chance to read it yet, because we haven't done as much driving, and I've kind of just like been chatting to John to keep John company rather than reading, and I often read while we're driving, but I haven't done that this holiday. And so the only reading opportunities I've had have been at night time, when little one has been asleep, and we've just had it's been fairly dark in the van, so I've been reading on my Kindle. And obviously this is a paperback book, but I brought it with me. It's not very big, so I might crack it open. You may have seen this already, because I shared a haul for the things I got for my birthday. So it's The Living Mountain by Nan Shepherd, and I wanted to bring it with me and read it while we were away, because it's kind of about the Cairngorms. So yeah, I would say that like I'm holding my phone quite close to my mouth because to talk because it is fairly windy, and at this level I really badly need my eyes testing. I can't read it. I'm one of these old people now who have to like put things really far away from me to be able to see it. Yeah, so yeah, it's just basically about stuff about the Cairngorms. Cairngorms. So I'm going to read it even though I'm no longer in the Cairngorms. The idea was I was going to read it while I was in the Cairngorms, but you know, I shall still enjoy this book anyway, so I'm just waffling now anyway. I'm going to start reading this book. I'll let you know. I don't know, I doubt I'll read much tonight, to be honest with you, because it's very nearly time to put the bed up, and so it'll be time to start going to bed. But yeah, I'll see you in the morning, guys, and I'll let you know if I've read much of this.